Good morning, parents. This is Mr. Kerr speaking, coming to you to give you a little bit of information about how it is that you could be checking your students' progress. So, the information I'm going to give you here is more specific to seventh graders and also could also be for math as well. But the bulk of what we're doing in general is going to be based on Edgenuity, and it's all going to be accessed through the Launchpad here. So, the best way that you can monitor how your student is doing is actually just looking over their shoulder and asking them, log into your Canvas and show me, log into your Edgenuity and show me. So these two apps right here on the Launchpad, Canvas and Edgenuity, is where everything's going to be located, and I'll show you how deep you want to look and how much you need to know as far as that thing goes. So the first place is Edgenuity. This is where the bulk of things are. So if you click on Edgenuity, you can come to a screen that will log them in automatically, and you'll see something like this. So this is Edgenuity. This is what the dashboard looks like, and you'll see all of their classes here. So they should have 4 classes. So as a general rule of thumb, if you wanted just a one-stop shop to check on progress very quickly, this is it. So if you just click on Edgenuity, in general, a general rule of thumb is if we are all the way done within 9 weeks, then each class should be pretty much close to complete. And if we're halfway, so right now we're about at the halfway mark for the 9 weeks, the classes should be about halfway complete. So you can see how far each class is complete. So if it doesn't look right, it's probably not right. So for instance, if we're now at the halfway mark and you see on your student screen that they are only about 10 or 20% done, that doesn't sound right. If we're about halfway through the 9 weeks, they should be about halfway done with the class. So that's just a quick way you can check and say, hey, I think you need to get caught up here, and I'm not even sure what your teacher's assigned, but that just doesn't look right. It looks like you're behind, and that's a good rule of thumb. So for instance, if you wanted to get in more depth there, if you wanted to find out, okay, how far behind is my student, where should they be, that's where we could look in Canvas to find out. So if we go back to the Launchpad and click on Canvas, you'll see that there's a dashboard that looks somewhat similar with all of their classes here. And so if you're noticing that in their math class they seem to be a bit behind, you can click into their math class and say, okay, where is it they should be? And so you can look in different places. So different teachers may have it in different places, but it will definitely be here on Canvas. You could check the announcements, see if it's there. You can check your assignments. Some assignments could be here. There might be things that are in Canvas that they're doing as well. So quick note, whenever you click the grades in Canvas, that's only going to be the grades for the things they're doing in Canvas, which may not be a whole lot because the bulk of it, like I said, is in Edgenuity. So when you click grades here, that's a good way to check on what they've done in Canvas, but it's not a good check for everything they've done for the whole year. So just be aware of that. So when you look in assignments, you can see things that are upcoming, and then somewhere on maybe a page or somewhere you can find where they're supposed to be. So this is on my Canvas page in their assignments, and this is just where they should be. So you can see that this assignment for this week is to complete the 5th section of Edgenuity called Multiplying Integers, and when they're done, they'll know because they've taken the quiz, and it'll say they're 58% complete. So this student here is a little behind. So my assignment is to be 58% complete. They're a little behind that. And so if you are looking over your shoulder and it doesn't quite look right, then you can say, hey, you need to get on that and ask questions if you need to and go from there. And like I said, hopefully the specific percents or the specific location they should be in Canvas is somewhere. So if you click you can actually see exactly how many quizzes they've taken, and so that's another way that teachers are locating where they should be. So instead of saying you should be 58% done, some teachers are saying you should be 5 quizzes into Edgenuity, or you should have taken the 6th quiz in Edgenuity. So that's another way that you can monitor where they are. So those are the big two. If you have more specific questions on where your student should be, definitely reach out to those teachers individually and see what they are doing. But thank you, and if you have any questions, let us know.